Welcome to another masterpiece from Boy Rick, formerly known as Young Rick, the author who keeps it raw, real, and unapologetically honest. Today, you're tuning into a journey of knowledge, transformation, helping you find the path to your higher self and straight-up game. Whether it's learning how to finesse, dominate, or rise above the noise, I've got you covered. While you're here, don't forget to check out my other titles, like The Art of Doing You Unapologetically, Control Everything, Fear Nothing, and the Thoughts from Your Neighborhood N-Word trilogy. Every book I write comes with a custom soundtrack to set the vibe and take your experience to the next level. Search Your Boy Rick on any streaming platform and let the music speak while the words transform. Now, let's get to it. The Art of Doing You Unapologetically. By your boy Rick, Richard Watson Jr., aka Young Rick. Warning. This book isn't for the faint of heart. If you're not ready to own every inch of who you are, to go all in, and to unleash a version of yourself that's untouchable, then close it right now. This isn't just a read, it's a damn awakening. This book is meant to be devoured at least once a month, like a ritual, until its words burn into your soul. The content within isn't just information. It's raw power designed to ignite habits, stir obsession, and build an unstoppable force in you that nothing and no one can derail. This is alignment with purpose, guided by God, fueled by the universe, and driven by forces beyond comprehension. Read at your own risk, because once you step into this mindset, there's no going back. Table of Contents. 1. Introduction. The Power of Being Unapologetically You. 2. Find Your Core. 3. Embrace the Journey, from Hustle to Vision. 4. Set Boundaries Like a Boss. 5. Stay Solid with Self-Discipline. 6. Flip Challenges into Power Moves. 7. Cultivate Authentic Connections. 8. Stand Strong Against Conformity. 9. Build wealth if you choose without selling out, just do you. 10. Create impact with your story if you choose, otherwise, just do you. 11. Push through when motivation fades, discipline is key. 12. Embrace consistency as your weapon, you dig. 13. Turn your influence into legacy, or just be the best version of you, and it speaks the same volume. 14. Affirmations and acronyms. 15. Conclusion. Join the movement. Page 1. Introduction. The Power of Being Unapologetically You. In a world where everyone seems to be bending over backward to meet someone else's standards, let's cut the bull. Most people are living lives that aren't even theirs. They're trapped in expectations that feel like a damn straitjacket, following rules set by people who have no clue what it's like to walk in their shoes. From the second you wake up, you're hit with everyone else's agenda. Society, family, friends, social media, you name it. All those voices telling you who you should be, how you should look, what success should mean. But here's the truth. You didn't come here to play by somebody else's rulebook. You're here to live your life, not play a part in someone else's script. It's time to stop giving a damn about what people expect from you. Screw fitting in. Your real power comes from being unapologetically you. Your purpose, your dreams, your drive, they're all unique to you, and only you can bring them to life. Don't waste another minute living out someone else's mediocre vision. You're here to create, to blaze a trail, to make your mark without asking permission. And if that makes some people uncomfortable, so be it. You weren't born to blend in. Quote, Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 through 6. Metaphysics. You're a creator, not a follower. Own it. Every day you wake up, you're building your own path, shaping your reality. Embrace it. Because if you don't create your life, someone else will. Page 2. Find your core. Let's get one thing straight. If you don't know what you stand for, the world will decide it for you. And trust me, you don't want to be molded by people who don't give a damn about your potential. Your core is the foundation of who you are. It's what you stand for when no one's watching. So ask yourself, what are my non-negotiables? What are the values, principles, and beliefs that make you who you are? Define them. Own them. Without this solid core, you're just drifting, bending to fit everyone else's idea of acceptable. And that's no way to live. This is about getting brutally honest with yourself. What lines won't you cross? What's worth fighting for? And don't water it down to fit in. Let it be raw. Let it be real. When you define your core, you make it damn clear who you are and what you stand for. That's power, and it's the kind that no one can take away. Daily instruction. Sit down, grab a piece of paper, and list your non-negotiables. What values will you live and die by? Put it in writing. This is the roadmap to the real you. Quote, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. Metaphysics. Your core vibrates outward. What you value is what you attract. When you're rooted in your own truth, the universe aligns with your vibe, bringing people, opportunities, and experiences that resonate with who you truly are. Page 3. Embrace the journey, from hustle to vision. Listen up. Your past isn't a ball and chain. It's fuel for everything you're about to build. Every struggle, every win, every loss, they're all part of your foundation. Too many people let their history weigh them down. But here's the truth. Your past is the raw material for your future. Instead of running from it, embrace it. Every scar, every story, every lesson, it all adds up to something powerful if you let it. Think of your journey as a map. You can't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. This is your hustle to vision transformation. Don't just look back on your past. Analyze it, learn from it, and use it as a compass to point you forward. It's time to turn the struggles into stepping stones. Daily instruction. Take some time to write down your story. Look at where you've been. Don't sugarcoat it. Acknowledge the highs and the lows, the hard lessons and the breakthroughs. This is the fuel for your vision. Quote, "Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal." Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 through 14. Metaphysics. Energy flows through time. Make your journey your strength. When you harness the energy of your past and direct it with purpose, you create momentum. Let every experience fuel the vision of who you're becoming. Page 4. Set boundaries like a boss. Boundaries aren't just walls. They're gates that protect your energy, your peace, and your focus. If you don't set boundaries, you're letting everyone else run your life. Real talk. Learning to say no is one of the most powerful moves you can make. No excuses, no explanations. You don't owe anyone an essay about why you're protecting your time and energy. Boundaries are about respect, first and foremost for yourself. When you set clear lines, you're telling the world, this is what I stand for, and this is where I draw the line. Stop letting people, situations, or even old habits cross into spaces they don't belong. It's not selfish, it's self-preservation. Your time and energy are limited, so stop giving them away to things that don't serve your vision. Setting boundaries isn't rude, it's essential. Daily instruction. Today, say no to at least one thing that doesn't align with your goals or values. Don't explain it. Don't justify it. Just a simple no. Watch how empowering it feels. Quote, "Let your yes be yes and your no be no." Matthew chapter 5, verse 37. Metaphysics. Boundaries create space for true growth. When you guard your energy, you allow yourself room to expand, evolve, and focus on what truly matters. Page 5. Stay solid with self-discipline. Self-discipline isn't a punishment. It's the ultimate freedom. It's what separates those who talk about their dreams from those who make them a reality. If you can't stay consistent, you're just spinning your wheels. Every excuse, every "I'll do it tomorrow," is a step backward. Discipline is the backbone of every success story, the quiet grind that no one sees. It's not glamorous, but it's powerful as hell. The trick? Start small but stay consistent. Don't try to conquer everything in a day. Pick one thing that moves you toward your goals and do it every damn day. No excuses, no negotiations. When you build that habit, you're building a version of yourself who doesn't quit. That's the power of discipline. It doesn't just get you results, it changes who you are. Daily instruction. Choose one small habit aligned with your goals and commit to it today. No matter what happens, follow through. This is where real change begins. Quote, "The spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline." 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. Metaphysics. Habits shape reality. Act as if your life depends on it. What you do consistently becomes who you are, and who you are shapes the life you create. Page 6. Flip challenges into power moves. Life's going to throw curveballs. Count on it. But here's the secret. Every challenge is a chance to level up. Struggles aren't here to break you. They're here to build you. They're the proving ground, the fire that forges strength. When things get tough, don't run, don't hide. Lean into it. Face it head on and ask yourself, how can I use this? When you start flipping challenges into power moves, you become unstoppable. Every obstacle becomes fuel, every setback a stepping stone. The people who make it to the top aren't the ones who had it easy. They're the ones who saw every hard knock as an invitation to grow. So the next time you're facing something tough, reframe it. That's not a roadblock. That's an opportunity. Daily instruction. Today, take one struggle you're dealing with and reframe it as an opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I turn this to my advantage? Quote, "Blessed are those who persevere under trial, because when they have stood the test, they will receive the crown of life." James chapter 1, verse 12. Metaphysics. Adversity refines the spirit. Embrace it. Challenges are the heat that tempers your strength, shaping you into a force to be reckoned with. Page 7. Cultivate authentic connections. Your circle is a reflection of who you are and where you're headed. If you surround yourself with people who aren't about growth, ambition, and truth, they'll pull you down faster than you can rise. You need people who push you, challenge you, and support you, not people who hold you back or feed your doubts. Choose your tribe wisely, because they're more than just friends. They're a mirror, showing you what you accept for yourself. It's time to get real with who you allow in your life. If someone isn't down for your growth, let them go. This isn't about being cold, it's about respecting your journey. You need people who sharpen you, who keep it real, who lift you up when you're grinding and celebrate when you win. That's the kind of energy you deserve. Daily instruction. Look at your circle today. Identify one person who's not aligned with your growth and start creating distance. Replace them with someone who matches your vision, if you can. Quote, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17. Metaphysics. Energy attracts energy. Keep your circle tight. When you surround yourself with high-vibe people, you elevate each other's potential. Page 8. Stand strong against conformity. Here's the hard truth. Conformity is the enemy of authenticity. The world will try to mold you, push you into a box, and tell you to stay quiet and fit in. But real talk, if you're conforming, you're not living. You're here to be unapologetically you, not some watered-down version to make others comfortable. Living true to yourself might feel uncomfortable, and you'll probably stand out, but that's the whole point. Being real means choosing authenticity over approval every time. Every day, make it a point to do something that feels true to who you are, even if it feels risky. Say what you mean, dress how you want, go after what you love. You weren't born to fit a template. Stand strong in your own skin and let the world adjust. Daily instruction. Today, do one thing that feels true to you, even if it's uncomfortable. Whether it's speaking up, making a bold decision, or showing up as yourself, do it without hesitation. Quote, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Metaphysics. Authenticity resonates. Fake shatters under pressure. Realness holds its ground, but anything that isn't true to you will crumble when tested. Page 9. Build wealth if you choose to. Without selling out. Just do you. Let's get one thing straight. Money isn't the end goal, but it can be a powerful tool when you're true to yourself. If you're chasing cash just to fit into some hollow version of success, you'll end up empty. But when you stay authentic, when you do what you love and add real value, the money follows. Wealth that comes from authenticity has purpose. It fuels your growth and your vision. Don't sell out just to make a quick buck. Instead, focus on what you bring to the table. Think about how you can genuinely help people, solve a problem, or make an impact. When you lead with value, wealth becomes a natural byproduct of your purpose. Money is just energy. It flows to those who stay true and work with intention. Daily instruction. Today, ask yourself how you can add value to whatever you're doing. Make it less about the money and more about the impact. Trust that the wealth will follow when you're doing it for the right reasons. Quote, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. Metaphysics. Wealth is a reflection. Stay true and let it come. The universe rewards alignment. When your actions match your purpose, abundance flows naturally. Page 10. Create impact with your story if you choose. Otherwise, just do you. Everyone has a story, but not everyone has the courage to share it. Your story isn't just for you. It's a powerful tool that can inspire, connect, and uplift others. When you share the raw, unfiltered truth of your journey, you create impact. You let others know they're not alone, that struggle and triumph go hand in hand. Real recognizes real, and there's nothing more powerful than speaking your truth. Don't be afraid to let people see the real you, the highs, the lows, the grind. Whether your story changes one life or 1,000, it matters. And if sharing your story doesn't feel right for you, that's okay too. At the end of the day, you're here to do you. Just remember, authenticity speaks louder than any filter. Daily instruction. Today, share one part of your story with someone who needs to hear it. Show up with raw honesty and let the impact happen naturally. Quote, "They overcame by the word of their testimony." Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. Metaphysics. Truth carries weight. Let it be heard. Your story has energy that resonates with others, bridging the gap between souls. Speak it boldly and let it ripple outward. Page 11. Push through when motivation fades. Discipline is key. Let's be real. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline? That's the game changer. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you going when things get tough. I know firsthand that discipline can be the difference between thriving and barely surviving. There was a time when my health was in shambles, and I was dying from the inside out. But it was discipline. Showing up every day, even when it felt impossible, that saved my life. My discipline isn't glamorous. It's about putting in the work, day in and day out, even when you'd rather be doing anything else. It's about committing to yourself, refusing to settle, and pushing through when the spark of motivation fades. This isn't just about goals. This is about who you're becoming in the process. Don't stop when it gets hard. Stop when you've given it everything you've got. Daily instruction. Today, show up for yourself no matter how you feel. Do one thing that pushes you toward your goals, even if it's just a small step. Let discipline be the fire that keeps you moving forward. Quote, Do not grow weary of doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. Metaphysics. Consistency builds. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Each act of discipline compounds, creating the foundation for lasting change and true mastery. Page 12. Embrace consistency as your weapon. You dig. Consistency isn't flashy, and it sure as hell isn't always exciting, but it's the secret weapon most people overlook. You don't become a master overnight, or by showing up only when you feel like it. Mastery comes from showing up every single day, from the grind, from doing the work when no one's watching. Small actions, done consistently, are what build greatness. You want results? Stop waiting for that big break and start putting in the daily work. Find a ritual that grounds you, a routine, a habit, something that aligns with your goals, and stick with it. Make it as essential as breathing. Over time, these small, consistent efforts will stack up, laying the bricks of your empire one step at a time. Daily instruction. Today, choose one ritual or habit that aligns with who you want to become and commit to it. Keep it simple but meaningful and make it non-negotiable. Quote, "Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin." Zechariah chapter 4, verse 10. Metaphysics. Each step is a brick in your empire. Lay them strong. Small, consistent actions are the foundation of lasting success. Each one moves you closer to your vision. Page 13. Turn your influence into legacy, or just be the best version of you, and it speaks the same volume. Influence is fleeting. It's here today and gone tomorrow. But legacy is what sticks around long after you're gone. It's not just about the number of followers, the hype, or the noise you make. It's about the impact you leave behind, the real mark you make on the people around you. You don't have to go out of your way to build a legacy. Just be the best version of yourself, live with integrity, and make every interaction meaningful. Trust that when you show up as your true self, people remember that. Every day is an opportunity to leave something behind, even if it's just a single word of encouragement, a moment of kindness, or standing up for what you believe. You don't have to change the whole world, but if you can change one person's day, that's legacy in the making. Daily instruction. Today, impact at least one person positively, whether it's a friend, family member, or stranger. Your legacy begins with the little things you do consistently. Quote, "The righteous will be remembered forever." Psalm chapter 112, verse 6. Metaphysics. Legacy imprints on the collective. Leave your mark. The energy you put into the world shapes the lasting memory of who you are. Make it count. Page 14. Affirmations and acronyms. Affirmations and acronyms are tools to set the tone for your day, to remind you of your power, and to reinforce your commitment to live unapologetically. Each page in this guide has been filled with intensity, purpose, and real talk. Now take it a step further. Choose an affirmation or acronym that resonates with you and say it out loud daily. Let it be a reminder of who you're becoming and the energy you're putting out into the world. These aren't just words, they're declarations. They're your way of telling the universe who you are and what you stand for. Pick one, or pick a few, and make them part of your routine. Let each affirmation and acronym serve as a spark, a daily reminder to stay on your path and manifest the version of yourself that gives zero excuses and lives life on their own terms. Sample affirmations and acronyms. 1. FLIP, face life's intensity powerfully. 2. REAL, rise every day and lead. 3. GRIGHT, get real in toughness. 4. STEP, stand tall every possibility. 5. UNIT, unleash new intentions to evolve. 6. HOPE, hold on to powerful energy. 7. BOLD, break out, live determined. 8. AMP, Align mindset with purpose. 9. WILL. Walk in limitless love. 10. STA. Stand true as yourself. Encouragement. Choose the affirmation or acronym that speaks to you the most and make it part of your daily ritual. Say it loud. Say it with intention. Let these words set the tone and guide your actions, manifesting the version of you that doesn't compromise and lives unapologetically. This is your mantra. Own it and let it fuel your journey. Page 15. Conclusion. Join the movement. All right, here's the deal. You've made it this far because you're ready to stop playing small and start living life on your terms. You've got one shot at this life, so why the hell would you waste it being anything less than unapologetically you? This journey isn't just about you. It's about creating a ripple effect. When you step into your power, you give everyone around you permission to do the same. That's how movements start, with people who are tired of the same old BS and ready to break out. So here's your call to action. Let's turn this momentum into a full-blown movement. Follow me, ya boy Rick, across all platforms, sign up for the courses, and bring your people along. We're building something real here, and there's strength in numbers. It's time to step up, be loud, be proud, and live like every damn day counts. Let's create, let's inspire, and let's make a legacy that can't be ignored. Quote. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. Psalm chapter 37, verses 23 through 24. Metaphysics. Movement attracts momentum. Join, create, and let's build. When you throw yourself into your purpose with everything you've got, the universe moves with you. Together, we're unstoppable. About the author, your boy Rick, aka Young Rick, or if you want to get formal, Richard Watson Jr. I'm not your average author, and this isn't your average About Me page. You're here to know who's behind these words, so let me keep it real. I'm your boy Rick, the mind behind the art of doing you unapologetically, and thoughts from the neighborhood and word. You might also know me as Young Rick, the guy who's been in the streets, in the studio, and in the struggle, and who's come out on the other side ready to shake things up. If you're here for polite introductions, you're in the wrong place. I've lived through the highs and lows, seen life's rawest moments, and I've taken every bit of it to build my purpose. My journey isn't some sanitized success story. It's gritty, it's unfiltered, and it's real. I've gone from the streets to dropping albums, from being featured in documentaries to making a name that speaks volumes. Now I'm using every lesson I've learned to teach others how to live out loud, live bold, and be unapologetically true to themselves. I'm here for the people ready to break the mold, ditch the excuses, and walk in their truth. If you're down to step up, challenge the status quo, and live with purpose that can't be shaken, then you're in the right place. Follow me, connect with me, and join the movement. I'm here to help you master the art of doing you. No filters, no apologies, just raw, relentless authenticity. The Art of Doing You Unapologetically, a study guide. Short answer quiz. Instructions. Answer the following questions in 2 to 3 sentences. 1. According to Ya Boy Rick, why do most people live lives that are not truly their own? 2. What does Ya Boy Rick mean by find your core, and why is it important? 3. How does Ya Boy Rick suggest individuals should view their past experiences? 4. Why are boundaries important in living unapologetically, according to the text? 5. How does Ya Boy Rick differentiate between motivation and discipline, and why is discipline more important? 6. Explain the concept of flipping challenges into power moves. 7. What is the significance of cultivating authentic connections in the context of the book? 8. Why does Ya Boy Rick advocate for standing strong against conformity? 9. How can individuals build wealth without selling out, according to the text? 10. What is the power of sharing one's story, and why might someone choose not to? Short answer quiz, answer key. 1. Most people live lives that aren't truly their own because they conform to societal, familial, and external expectations, instead of embracing their individuality and purpose. 2. Find your core means identifying your non-negotiable values, principles, and beliefs that define who you are. This is important because it provides a solid foundation for making decisions and living authentically. 3. Your boy Rick suggests viewing past experiences, both positive and negative, as fuel for growth and learning. These experiences shape our journey and provide valuable lessons for the future. 4. Boundaries are crucial for protecting your energy, peace, and focus. They allow you to prioritize your well-being and prevent others from dictating your time and actions. 5. Motivation is fleeting, while discipline is the consistent effort that drives us even when motivation wanes. Discipline is more important because it enables us to achieve our goals regardless of fluctuating emotions. 6. Flipping challenges into power moves involves reframing obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning. It's about adopting a proactive mindset that utilizes difficulties to gain strength and knowledge. 7. Cultivating authentic connections means surrounding yourself with supportive individuals who encourage your growth and share your values. These connections provide strength, inspiration, and accountability. 8. Your boy Rick advocates against conformity because it stifles individuality and prevents us from embracing our unique qualities and potential. Conformity leads to living a life dictated by others' expectations rather than our own truth. 9. Individuals can build wealth without selling out by focusing on providing value and pursuing their passions authentically. When you genuinely help people and contribute meaningfully, financial abundance follows naturally. 10. Sharing one's story can inspire, connect, and uplift others by demonstrating vulnerability and resilience. However, individuals might choose not to share their story to protect their privacy or avoid potential judgment or negativity. Essay questions. 1. Your boy Rick emphasizes the importance of embracing your past. Discuss how your personal experiences, both positive and negative, have shaped who you are today and how they can fuel your future goals. 2. Analyze the relationship between setting boundaries, self-discipline, and living unapologetically. How do these concepts work together to empower individuals? 3. Explain how the concept of flipping challenges into power moves can transform an individual's mindset and approach to adversity. Provide examples from your own life or observations. 4. Your boy Rick argues that wealth should be a byproduct of authenticity and purpose. Do you agree with this perspective? Discuss the potential benefits and challenges of pursuing wealth while remaining true to oneself. 5. Explore the concept of creating a legacy through both personal achievements and influencing others. What kind of legacy do you aspire to leave, and how can you actively work towards it? Glossary of key terms. Unapologetically you, embracing and expressing your true self without shame or reservation. Core values, fundamental beliefs and principles that guide your decisions and actions. Hustle to vision transformation, utilizing past experiences and lessons to fuel future aspirations and goals. Boundaries, limits and guidelines that protect your time, energy, and well-being. Self-discipline, the ability to control oneself and consistently work towards desired outcomes. Flipping challenges, reframing obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning. Authentic connections, relationships with individuals who support your growth and share your values. Unconformity, adhering to societal or external expectations rather than expressing individuality. And selling out, compromising your values or authenticity for financial gain or external validation. Impact, the positive influence you have on others through your actions, words, and presence. Legacy, the lasting impact you leave on the world through your contributions and relationships. Affirmations, positive statements that reinforce desired beliefs and behaviors. Acronyms, abbreviations used to represent a set of principles or concepts. A movement, a collective effort towards a shared goal or vision fueled by individual action. B. Metaphysics, the branch of philosophy that explores the nature of reality, existence, and being. In the context of this book, it refers to the energetic and spiritual principles that underpin our experiences. FAQ, the art of doing you unapologetically. 1. Why is it so hard to be myself? Society, family, friends, and even social media often pressure us to conform to their expectations, leading us away from our true selves and desires. We get caught up in trying to please others and fit in, neglecting our own unique purpose and potential. 2. What does finding your core mean, and how do I do it? Finding your core means identifying your non-negotiable values, principles, and beliefs, the things you stand for, even when no one is watching. To find your core, reflect on your past experiences, consider what matters most to you, and determine what lines you won't cross. Write down these core values and refer to them often. 3. How can I use my past to create a better future? Instead of letting your past weigh you down, view it as fuel for your journey. Every struggle, win, and loss has provided valuable lessons and shaped who you are today. Analyze your experiences, learn from them, and use them to inform your decisions and actions moving forward. 4. How do I set boundaries without feeling guilty or selfish? Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect and self-preservation. It's about protecting your time, energy, and well-being. Start by saying no to things that don't align with your goals or values. Remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation for prioritizing yourself. 5. I struggle with staying motivated. How can I become more disciplined? Motivation is fleeting, while discipline is the key to consistent progress. Start by building small, positive habits and committing to them daily. Don't try to change everything at once. Focus on one step at a time and celebrate each victory along the way. 6. What does it mean to flip challenges into power moves? Life is full of challenges, but instead of viewing them as setbacks, reframe them as opportunities for growth and learning. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation, and how can I use this to become stronger and more resilient? 7. Why are authentic connections so important? Surrounding yourself with people who support your growth, challenge you to be your best, and share your values is crucial for personal development and well-being. Authentic connections provide strength, inspiration, and accountability on your journey. 8. How can I resist the pressure to conform and stay true to myself? Conformity can stifle individuality and prevent us from reaching our full potential. To stand strong against it, make a conscious effort to express yourself authentically, even if it feels uncomfortable at times. Embrace what makes you unique and celebrate your individuality. Formerly known as Young Rick, you've just taken another step in leveling up your life, but the journey doesn't stop here. Make sure to check out my full collection of books, including The Playbook, Her Playbook, Mind Games, Rise or Die, The Power of Many, and the trilogy Thoughts from Your Neighborhood N-Word. Whether you're flipping the script, building a legacy, or mastering the art of control, there's a title for you. And don't forget, the soundtrack is waiting for you on all major platforms. Search Your Boy Rick, turn the volume up, and let the beats match the grind. Join the movement, stay connected, and keep dominating. Until next time, remember, life doesn't hand out crowns. You've got to take it.